quests, right? There's a lot of optional quests now to do stuff to further advance your career.
All right, absolutely terrible loss. Absolute. I don't know. It's just a bad loss for the Knicks tonight. Last second shot by Devin Booker. Boo. Whatever. I don't care. So we're going into the last group, and we're going to finish up group play in East Group A. I have to actually do a point differential because, again, it was the beginning of this process and of this series. So you started something. I did it the wrong way. Anyway, so we have 3 teams with 1 loss each in this group. I played a lot of games early on. I'm glad I shortened it down. But we have 3 undefeated teams in this group. Now, we could just go with the point differential and call it a day, but we've been having fun playing these games. What we're going to do is we're going to do Pistons, who had a +7 point differential. I have to write this stuff down, and 1 win. And they're going to go against the Sixers, who had 1 win as well and a 26 point differential. So it's going to be in Philly, the game. And the winner of this will go against the Pacers, who actually won this group IRL. Played great in the in-season tournament, and they have 1 win as well as the Sixers and the Pistons, and their point differential is +27. So they're only beating the Sixers by 1 point. So we're going to play it this way. Pistons are going to be on the road. That shot by Devin Booker, the last 3 minutes of the game with the Knicks and the Suns was crazy. Of course, the Suns come in to New York with no Kevin Durant, no, Grayson Allen, and still were able to win. Very disappointing. And I think a big issue with that, they looked really tired. I mean, I'm not going to go into too much of a spew, but they looked a little bit tired from that heart-pounding 21-point comeback. And that's the thing. You cannot put yourself in a hole in the NBA game after game after game and think you're going to win every game. So anyway, so we're going to flip a coin. Heads is home. Heads, as always, is home. We are flipping, and we are heads again. So we're going to play with the Sixers, which is actually pretty good because, I mean, they have such a big point differential. They honestly should just be able to go on. But yeah, I don't think we've played with the Sixers in this tournament. I think the last time we played against, we actually lost pretty bad. I had to look back in the archives and saw that I was playing with the Hawks, and the Sixers beat me by 20. That's my worst loss in the in-season tournament by far.
Thompson.
Ausar has been great. What a great rookie. Everybody knew his brother was going to be great, but I think Ausar has had a better rookie season, or I've heard about the things that he's done, especially defensively, more so than his brother.
Look at the Pistons starting group. They've got Hayes.
Pistons are currently on I believe they're on a 12-game losing streak, so tough times in Detroit. They've lost so many years in a row. That team is just never going to figure it out. It's also my chance to play with the Sixers post-Harden trade. I have not played with this new iteration. You can already see Batum is in the starting lineup, and he's been really good for them. He's just a plug-and-play type player. He can play on any team in the NBA. He's just so versatile in what he does.
5 on the clock.
And he's versatile defensively.
Out to Thompson. Here's Cunningham. Beyond the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
The computer's just so slow. Slow to react. Tyrese Maxey might make the All-Star team this year.
Pass to Batum. Back to Harris. To the left side wing.
Oh, wow. That is a very unique shot.
And about a minute gone in the first
I could have really taken my time.
Now Cunningham. So valuable for them offensively. Adding
the Sixers not making, they still have a shot. They have a very slim shot. I think something like 1% of getting in as a wild card team. they're competing against other teams. Like, they need a lot of help in order to get as a wild card. Multiple losses, unlikely losses.
Harris outside. The offensive rebound.
Oh my God. Took a take foul smartly.
First team foul.
We'll play those games. I mean, you'll see them as two different videos, but I'm probably gonna play those games back to back. I've been interested to play with the Pacers as well.
They're one of the most
Wow. Jalen Duren is a stud. He seems like an all-star.
He knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
And this summer, the Sixers making changes on the bench. Grant, the mission statement is clear.
I wonder, do you really have to get a perfect green on every shot on Hall of Fame? You have to make 2K your job, man. You got to play something like 8-9 hours a day to be able to accurately hit those shots green all the time.
Can't get that one to fall.
That's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off.
Shout out to Tobias Harris for picking up the role offensively. With James Harden gone, he gets more touches.
Sinks the tray. Embiid's got 5 points.
And we knew
He has all 5 points. I missed that shot as well. I should have missed it. In-season tournament, I'm excited to see the knockout round. It's going to be crazy. To have the playoffs so early in the year, or playoff type atmosphere.
To the paint.
And I think
Stolen by Embiid.
that's another reason the Knicks lost tonight, not to make excuses.
Three, Maxey. And the shot
Yeah,
is
his animation is off from his shot because I feel like I let it go earlier than getting it all green there, but whatever.
And finding teammates to become a more adept passer. That's good
I
stuff.
like extending whenever there's a long holiday, and Thanksgiving is the longest holiday. I love adding on either a day before or definitely not a day before, because you don't do any work the day before a major holiday, because everybody else is prepping.
Here's Maxey.
Everybody else is prepping to, go away as well and do their holiday stuff.
He dangles from
So you don't really work on the last day, so it's a waste of a day.
With a certain swagger right now. Pass to Hayes.
Take off. So I usually take a day after.
Cunningham looking it over. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, stolen by Harris. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Batum.
Oh, that felt good.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm.
I thought Cade Cunningham was ready to make a jump.
The extra pass.
He seems very frustrated.
And the Pistons.
Get out of here. I played well with them. When I played with Pistons, I played pretty well with them. So,
He put up 600 three-pointers. Now,
but I was saying the reason the Knicks lost is it's weird. What I don't like about the tournament is
Solid outing against Oklahoma.
the difference in intensity that you need to display in the in-season tournament games and a regular season game, like the jerking back and forth. It's tough. It must be tough to be able to, play for something so important in the in-season tournament, and then just getting a regular old season game against, crappy Pistons or Hornets.
Thompson, no good. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the
And
seventh.
another issue with it is the point differential seems to be really disturbing a lot of people. Not a lot. I don't want to say that. DeMar DeRozan got kicked out because he was mad about that. I spoke about that in the last video, but
One simple thing, and that's
like the point differential is also an issue because now the last games are coming up on Tuesday, and there's a lot of scenarios where they're like, well, you'll make it in, but you need to beat your opponent by a lot. So now you have to plan as a player, never in the history of the NBA, thinking about point scoring and making sure that you can, basically cover the amount of points that you need. So is that going to lead to terrible shots? Going against, the game plan, I guess, in a sense.
to see more of that from
I don't
Hayes,
know.
leaning into his confidence when he's playing in that area on the floor.
Melton passes to Embiid. Harris outside. Back to Embiid from downtown.
Oh my God, how did I miss that shot?
Pistons trailing. Pass to Stewart. Lets the three fly. Hits the trifecta.
Well, good sign.
Isaiah Stewart, such a big fan of his game. He's an old school banger. He like belongs in the 90s somewhere.
And Embiid.
And he can spread the floor, shoot the three. He needs to work on his passing.
Try to get an assist on every bucket.
And just, basketball IQ, obviously. Yeah, they're hitting everything. Good Lord.
Really comfortable. Hayes on the inside knew he had enough room.
Maxey passes to Batum.
Not been able to really get Maxey started.
This one for three. Here's Embiid. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul. Third team.
And he knocks down the first one.
That Maxey shot was right on line.
Do you think coaches are more conscious of the disbursement of minutes in the first game?
First green from a free throw perspective.
In over the 2-day period. But it really comes down to how this first game goes.
Come on. Why is that even close, bro?
Beverly comes in for Maxey.
Shake Milton has been a good addition.
A minute 29 left in the first quarter here. Here's Batum.
Green. And that's what Embiid does, man. Treat him like Hakeem Olajuwon. Pass out of the double team, get an open threes for your teammates. Teammates just got to make the shots.
From about 16. And
Wow, tough shot.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work.
Beverly has been a nice veteran ad.
out to the wing. Batum finds Beverly. Back to Batum. Pass to Embiid.
Is that Wiseman? Yeah,
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to.
I don't even think Wiseman is in the rotation.
Especially when he's got good positioning.
So it's Detroit now. They trail by 6. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
And guys, we know that you come into every game.
Kenyon Martin Jr. I'm surprised he's bounced around.
Tough thing
I like his game.
They also were playing
Tough guy, like his dad.
opponent, so no fire in that game. And that sticks with you a little bit.
Look at that. Batum just does a little bit of everything. It's gonna be his last year this year.
Converting on the
It's always sad to see the ending of somebody's career, the death of a career, so to speak.
Cunningham. That one rolls around and rims out.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Good.
Real quick, get it right to Embiid. It's an automatic score.
10-point Philadelphia lead.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly
That's going in.
on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walk
Usually the computer allows it to go in, but whatever.
For the 76ers.
Not been able to get into a rhythm with Max. I think I have 1-3 with him.
Buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Good pass there.
assume control of this game with their pressure defensively.
I don't even know if Kenyon Martin Jr. is playing much,
Great job of swarming,
but they really added depth with that Harden trade.
capitalizing on it.
Setting the floor for Detroit.
It might be one of those trades that works out for both of them.
Then there's James Wiseman. Then there's Kate Cunningham. And it's Sasser in at the point guard. Kicks it out to Cunningham.
Bum. Make a shot.
Philadelphia grabs the miss. And stolen.
You can't throw it over like the top, like a football play. I didn't even, speaking of football, I didn't even watch football, man. I was not in the mood to watch football today. I've not been in the mood for the last few days.
Screen by Wiseman.
Once the home teams are out of it for me, I'm just like,
Block.
I watch like when it gets closer to the playoffs.
Oh, Wiseman so strong inside. Impressive.
And Wiseman just has that great rebounding range to be in there and make something happen for a second chance.
Oh my God.
Martin finds Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. Screen by Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3.
Wow. A slow-mo step back 3. I think Embiid is leading the league in scoring, which is not a surprise. I don't think his MVP last year was deserving.
Well, Greg, given the history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially
Thought it was a media created hype situation, but
But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team.
he is a top 5 player though. Maybe top 3 in some people's opinion.
For the Philadelphia 76ers. This is the most they've led, 13 points. The ball's knocked loose.
All right, we'll jump it then.
And the official signal.
I don't think he plays either.
And it's time to take another look at that.
That was a good block.
Oh, my, oh, my.
It's like telling Pat, he was being rude to Pat Bev.
Positioning himself well to send it back.
Can't believe Wiseman is a bust, man. Detroit is where busts go to retire. Marvin Bagley's another bust. I mean, it's tough when you say that because a lot of times the environment you're in really determines how good you're going to be. And, you know, I'm sure there's some players that would be like, well, no matter what environment I would be put in, I would still succeed. But not everybody's that way.
Cunningham against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Outside Covington. Just 5 to shoot. Free throw line jumper.
Yeah, with Embiid, you can take any shot and under any condition and feel confident there's a chance it's going to go in.
Check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, well, the Sixers have so much firepower, but it's all about chemistry. Anyone knows the way teams grow is by talking and being around each other.
Oh, let's go, Maxey. Was that a 3? I couldn't even tell.
Well, they've had to deal with some adjustments for sure. Allie, thanks.
This doesn't feel like it is going to be a meaningful game.
And they'd still win, Greg.
On to the playoffs.
BA got that dope.
Philadelphia. Melton comes in for Beverly. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Hayes, the pass to Thompson. He's off on that one. Good D by Harris. Melton with the ball. Hayes picks him up. Maxey against Cunningham.
Oh my God, why did he shoot that way? I wanted to do like, I should have probably just, I got to learn how to press the floater, which is backwards, which is weird. It's not intuitive. It's a long hold on his shot.
You know, BA, there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Now here's Cunningham.
Regular season games do matter.
To stop the drought.
That's off, come on.
And again, the Pistons missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Covington finds Melton, puts up a 3. Thompson pulls
Yeah,
it.
they don't like you taking contested shots. This game penalizes contested shots. It's I mean, I can count on 2 hands maybe the times that I've hit contested shots. It's just way easier to wait for an open shot.
Oh, the range of
What?
Right now, Cunningham has that.
I was in his mug, man. I smelled his deodorant, bro.
from beyond the arc so far in the second. Maxey passes.
Yeah, let's just get in the way when I'm driving. Sure. Because that makes a lot of sense.
He's watched by Cunningham. Harris outside. Melton on the wing. 5 to shoot.
What is he doing?
Screen on Hayes. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Embiid misses.
Oh, they actually played good defense there.
Wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Thompson passes to Cunningham.
No.
Here's Wiseman. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First team foul.
James Wiseman, what an athlete. He's been called big ticket since he was in middle school.
Come on, BA, he's stealing that from what a great example as a guy to come to the game with intensity and ferocity. Let's hope we see more of that out of James Wiseman.
Duran, he's checked in for Cade Cunningham.
Still
Let's go, Melton.
around what it is that James Wiseman is going to be in the NBA. It's really about him staying healthy and getting a consistent opportunity to be solid.
Here's Duran. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Thompson's shot is off. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second.
Get Covington back in Philadelphia.
Here we go. Covington, a screen on Hayes. Back to Covington. Melton passes.
How did he cover both? Oh, my God.
Now here's Embiid. Duran with the rebound. Now here's Stewart. Pass to Hayes.
Why is Embiid still playing, bro? Did he get a rest?
And here's Wiseman. Down low. The jump hook. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Batum is checked in for Philadelphia. Bagley's checked in for Detroit.
Here we go.
Cunningham comes in for Wiseman. From deep, Melton. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Perfect release.
Just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3.
Top of the road. Did not go in.
Bagley sets a screen. 14 feet away. And it's Cunningham missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Maxey passes to Harris. From behind the arc. The Sixers with another miss.
Taking a lot of threes with this team, but they are not going in as of yet. Not as of yet.
Stewart finds Cunningham. And Maxey over to help. On the wing, Thompson. Oh, from deep. The rebound by Embiid.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Maxey with it. Checked by Bagley. Maxey passes.
Do you think Embiid would have cut there?
He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
D has been just completely
That
helpless.
was very weird. Like, there's a certain rhythm to moving the ball and cutting, and I don't know.
Shoots over Maxey. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Crosses over.
And one. All right, well, let's get fouls in.
So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal
That's on
foul.
Isaiah Stewart. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, BA. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Now here's Hayes. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Batum. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And what's working here?
I'm barely trying,
Guy is willing to make the next pass.
This Pistons squad struggling.
but I felt that, you know, the Pistons had a right to get a chance, and I didn't think they were going to win,
Here's Cunningham.
but
Nails.
not especially if I'm not playing with them.
Cunningham's got 10.
And the confidence growing.
Philly already blew me out once, so they could have beaten me again.
Here's Maxey. And the layup is good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 20.
Their interior D continues.
I don't know if I was supposed to hold for one shot, but whatever.
Matchup for them right now.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Hayes. The 3 is up.
That's off, and he fell.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Yeah, guys like him love.
Wow, he has a double-double at halftime? That is crazy.
Melton the 2 with Harris at the 3. Joel Embiid is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's
Make it a little harder. I could have just gone for the layup, but I want to practice my jump shooting here.
Maxey against Cunningham. 3-pointer Stewart. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball from mid.
Nice pass by Maxey there. He just pushes the pace. He's such a good young player at pushing the pace. And he plays with a bounce. Like, he definitely stole the step back 3 from James Harden. So he's added that to his game. Like, he's just lucked out with being, and then having him be, you have no pressure.
Philadelphia, the finish. Oh,
Look at Maxey.
taking it the length of the court.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Maxey. Shot clock at 5.
Got to stop, get a rebound.
Here's Thompson. That one rolls around and rims out. The 76ers.
Wow, Pistons are in a sad state of affairs.
Batum sets a screen. To the wing on the left. Embiid's got space. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Well, great start.
I
Check.
don't know if that was a 3 or a 2, but it went in.
Shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Timeout called. The Pistons.
They're giving up a lot.
This is quite a beating.
That's something they
We have a mercy rule.
Coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Here's Hayes to end the run. Pure from three-point range.
That had to go in.
He's got 7 points.
Hayes working off the ball, some nifty footwork to get himself set up for the J.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And right now, that's
I could be Chris Paul with almost any point guard in this game. Just gotta get the angles right.
Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Pass to Harris. Here's Embiid. Here's Melton. Harris outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Tough shot, man.
It's been a perfect start coming.
Just gotta make quick decisions, man. This team is very easy to play with offensively. Similar to the Bucks, they just have a lot of shooting all around.
Against Cunningham.
They have a star player that defenses have to gravitate towards. A good secondary point guard as well, just like the Bucks. So
And there's a pick.
I think if you had a survey, Sixers are definitely ranked
Takes a three.
number 3.
Rebound by Maxey.
They really have a
Even though the Bucks are struggling right now, I think they believe.
bounds as well.
From deep, Melton.
Another shot, man. Look at this.
Picking up the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists now in this one.
Wow, this point differential is so huge.
Terrific third period.
It looks like the Sixers, unless something crazy happens, are going to have home court advantage against the Pacers.
Of their play here.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it
I
well.
like listening to these reports like they're real.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 10. Pass to Duran. Now here's Thompson.
Do something.
Looking to end the run.
He's a bit of a tweener defensively, but I like the effort there from Tobias.
Talking about the Detroit Pistons. This is a team
I
that
don't understand what that gap is. I like that celebration when they point to their hands. Seems a lot of players are doing that. Look at this.
A couple guys on that roster right now that can
Yeah,
do
the
that.
Pistons definitely lucked out getting this far at all.
Where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Now here's Hayes. He has 7. Cunningham passes to Hayes. Fires for 3.
Nice shot there.
And again, the Pistons missing.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Embiid inside, working on Duran. Screen by Embiid. To the left wing. Outside Maxey. Shoots over Duran. And it's Maxey missing.
Kind of had nowhere to go there.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the
Can we
first.
rest Embiid? What is going on?
It's hauled in by the Sixers.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Maxey with it, guarded by Stewart.
It's hard to get a shot now.
Right side. For 3, Maxey. That's his 4th miss out of 10 attempts.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter.
6 for 10 is still not bad.
Can't seem to build on that early success.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Batum, the pass to Melton.
I am not getting any open shots that I was getting before.
And here's Harris. The Sixers again can't hit.
I don't know how he made that closeout that fast.
One of of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
Pass to Duren. And here's Cunningham. Embiid covers. Here's Duren.
Good shot.
Shot's good on the assist.
Turner's gonna be an all-star.
Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game.
There's so
Just gotta get his jump shot down.
A wing or big guard like Cade to have that kind of vision. He's special.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 17. Here's Batum.
Another slow-mo.
From 3.
I'm just like flicking it right now.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
I feel like I have drift or something. It's weird.
A rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Melton passes to Batum. And down it goes. 2 points.
Batum has been great.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their
Long defender, guards 1 through 5.
free ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Oh, how did I not get that?
That one goes.
Yeah, Killian Hayes is a PG and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
Maxey against Cunningham. And here's Harris outside.
So their recovery time is crazy fast.
Embiid with it. Back to Batum. Here's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Batum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Wow.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets.
I'm shooting really good. It might break my record. I think my record is 12 threes.
Hayes. Right at the free throw line. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Melton misses.
It's not what I wanted to do.
Back at him. He certainly altered it.
I don't know how broadcasters come up with stuff to talk about in blowouts. I mean, I'm sure that they do their research, stories,
Here's Thompson.
but
Cunningham outside.
they know blowouts, people tune out.
Maxey, he got a piece of it. And
Look at that defense. I am doubling them.
out here. It's been
All right, well, the Pacers are going to be coming to Philly,
running away with it.
and it looks like I think Philly is going to be guaranteed. If we do it by point differential, Philly's going to be guaranteed an entrance as a wild card in the East because both of their wins have been blowouts. So unless they get blown out, even if they get blown out, I mean, both of their wins has been by 30 points.
Play.
Yeah, well,
Are they finally resting people? Yes, they
as we
are.
head into the 4th, we'll see
They
if
played them the
there's
entire
updates
third
worse,
quarter.
or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Detroit.
Peter is learning NBA substitution patterns.
Marvin Bagley is out there with
What?
James Wiseman. Then there's Cunningham. And it's
What?
in at the point. And in terms of the league as a whole, there have been some of the highest scoring seasons in history the last few years, Grant.
Well, BA, it's all about pace. And across the board, teams are playing much, much faster. Faster than ever. It also seems like defense might be turning into a lost art. So I don't know if it's all for the best.
I don't like that closeout animation that they do. It's just impossible to close out that fast, man.
Clock at 6. Cunningham against Martin. The 3 is up. Rebound by the 76ers. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
3 seconds, bro.
Morris.
Oh, look at Twin.
Morris left side. There's the triple.
He was actually a really good player when he went out to LA, and he became a
I'm sure he is too.
Here's
a
Cunningham.
veteran
Uneasy
bench player.
on the layup.
This is such a great use
So
of
he's kind of damaged goods. You know, the thing with the NBA is once you've been,
nice play.
the league perceives you as something, that's your role.
Pass to Morris.
Like, it's really hard to get out of that role. Like, that's why Emmanuel Quickly is fighting the notion that he's some microwave off the bench,
Gets the 3 ball to go.
because he says, and you can hear him when he's talking
Hard to win.
and what his agent is fighting about. He says his favorite player was Steph Curry. I am a starter one day. Like, he keeps pushing that narrative because six men off the bench get paid a certain amount and they get paid less than starters. So if you have a narrative
Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
It's just a lot of players try to fight that narrative. Oh my God, what is happening?
But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham.
The Celtics are saying that they have 6 starters so that nobody gets mad that they're going to lose money, which is pretty smart. I think the Knicks should consider saying that too. Look at the spacing, just trash spacing. Because I should be able to get an open shot here.
Here's Beverly. And another miss by
Could not get a rebound. I was wide open underneath, and the weird animation doesn't allow me to get it.
Cunningham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the former #1 overall pick, Brent, Cade Cunningham, has flashed greatness when he's healthy.
Well, his vision and his instincts, BA, they are elite. And I just feel like with more and more playing time, once he's fully healthy, he's going to start to manipulate the game.
He got the angle.
Doncic does with his vision.
I'm glad Covington is getting some meaningful minutes and is playing on a championship level team. He's a really good 3-and-D. He does his job. Defends the toughest on the opposite side for many, many years.
See that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
They set the screen. The 3-ball.
See how long that windup was for me to shoot that shot? So it gave him enough time. I couldn't quick shoot it because it's just not going to go in.
Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists now in the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Beverly with it, guarded now by Wiseman. Pulls up. And it's
why is his release 17 years long?
8th rebound here tonight. Here's Cunningham. And that one is hammered home.
What is happening? Yeah, this has drift, man.
Showing his ability.
I just got this stupid controller.
This makes him special.
Beverly, the pass to Covington.
Funny thing is that I can play with a little bit of drift, but
Love the effort there. An undersized forward.
PlayStation makes some terrible controllers.
That leaping ability.
At least charge for like, you know, $150 for a controller that doesn't drift. Stop making controllers that are crap.
Philadelphia's gone only.
You know, and GameStop told me, you know, get insurance so you can turn in, you know, if it gets drift. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I don't need to do that. Should have gotten. I should have gotten it.
Back to Covington. Fires from deep. And Cunningham pulls it down. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons.
I think my other controller has less drift than this new one.
Pass to
Might have to
Sensor.
switch it again.
Back to Cunningham. All right, let's pretend you are Adam Silver for a day, Grant. You get one crazy rule to test out.
Oh my God.
Ooh, man, one crazy rule. Wow, great question. Well, the WNBA has tried this in all-star games. Live ball substitutions, a little bit like hockey. Keep the game flowing, a little chaos too. It'd be interesting, be fun, be very, very entertaining.
Korkmaz is checked in for
Ooh, live ball subs would be dope.
the kick out to Morris.
I would love to see live ball substitutions in the NBA. I think substitutions take too long.
Pass to Korkmaz. Over to the left wing. And
I stopped hearing the ticker.
Martin,
That
he's
was
checked
weird.
in for Korkmaz. And the switch here also for Detroit. Duran, he's checked in for Wiseman. For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th. Beverly against Cunningham. Great D that time from Beverly. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Well,
Man.
Detroit shooting 35% so far in this one.
The team without Maxey and Embiid is
Cunningham against
just
Beverly.
a bunch of vets.
Pass to Thompson.
Can't create by themselves.
Inside. Over to the wing. Hayes for
Why
three.
you?
Crane
Makes the triple.
Well, that three-point shot is not something Killian is.
Why are you putting your hand down, man?
He's still committed to developing there.
Tipped away. Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star.
Oh my God.
Ranks in your career resume.
You know, BA, it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams, I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us, you know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately heading.
Now here's Cunningham. And the Pistons, another three.
And what a
What are you screaming for, man? They're down by 22, bro.
dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far. And what a huge performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seeming.
Wow.
Springer, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Cunningham is being a stud down by 25.
Electric player when he takes advantage.
Getting into a rhythm now.
Closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
The difference on how hard scoring is
In this game, they stuck to their guns.
when you don't have Embiid and Maxey creating all the offense.
Admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great
I
pace.
could not even stop. It was too hard to stop in time to get an open shot.
Beyond the arc here in the fourth.
This is as bad a fourth quarter as I've ever had. I think it's like 30-6 right now. But such a big lead, I don't even care.
Pass to Stewart. Cunningham outside.
Wow, okay, he shook me there.
Touch off the glass.
I'm not mad at that.
They found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
I held it too long.
Morris against Hayes. A shot from the low post.
So they've made every shot in the fourth quarter, bro.
So it's Philadelphia now. 16-point lead.
Look at this.
Finds Covington. The Sixers with another miss. So it's the 70s.
They cut the lead in half.
This one easily. Showing that they're the far
But
superior team. They win it.
Sixers still get home court in the next game against the Pacers.
For their fans.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.
Oh, I didn't see who the player of the game was, but I'm assuming it was Embiid. 22, 15, and 5 in 24 minutes. That's crazy. And he hit 2 threes. Tyrese Maxey. Very light 17. I mean, you didn't notice it much, but he definitely increased the pace. 7 assists. Really heady game. Able to get separation on numerous occasions. Look at Batum, man. 3 3-pointers, 6 for 8. Just fit perfectly with the starters. He's a really good ad for them. Tobias Harris hit a tough 3. And they're going to need him to step up. He has to step up and be a consistent third scorer in the playoffs especially. Because he's going to get a lot of the open shots in the playoffs. And if they make it to the play-in tournament, teams are not going to allow Embiid or Maxey to get off. So, yeah. All right, so it's Sixers and Pacers in the finals to see who moves on from this group. And this is the last group. And then we got to determine the wild cards. I do think that even if the Sixers lose, I think because of their just huge point differential, they're almost assuredly going to get in. Anywho, I will see you on the next stream.